Okay. So guys, yes, what is the first question? 200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 180. 30 machines, right? Okay. So you guys done it?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
So who will tell me the answer? Okay. Anish. Yes, Anish.
Subnet.
Subnet, yes.
200 dot,
200 dot,
120 dot,
120 dot,
150 dot,
150 dot,
0.
0.
Broadcast.
Broadcast, yes. Broadcast.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot, 31.
150.31. Very good. So that's the first subnet, right? And before that, so what is the default subnet mask?
200 dot,
Default subnet mask.
255
255 dot,
255 dot,
255 dot, 0. This is the default subnet mask. Okay. Yes, please carry on with the second one. Yes.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot,
Mm.
32.
32. Yes.
200 dot,
Mm.
150 dot,
Mm.
say 120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot,
Mm.
63.
63. Very good. Then the third one.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot,
Mm.
64.
64. Yes.
And the broadcast is
Mm.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot, 95.
Okay. Very good. Now, who will tell me? Who will continue it? Say yes.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot, 150 dot, 96.
150.96. Yes. Mm.
And broadcast 200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 127.
127. Okay. Very good.
Next,
Mm.
subnet address,
Mm.
200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 128.
150.128. Yes. Mm.
And broadcast 200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 159.
159. Okay. Yes.
Next,
Mm.
200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 160.
150.160.
Broadcast 200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 191.
191. Okay. And now, yes, Deva can carry on. Yes.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot,
Mm.
150 dot,
Mm.
192.
192. Yes.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot, 150 dot, 223.
223. Very good. And the last one?
200 dot, 120 dot, 150 dot, 224.
224.
200 dot,
Mm.
120 dot, 150 dot, 250.
150 dot, 255. Understood, guys? Everyone got the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So this is how you will do it for 30 machines. And so you need to write the assignable IP also. So when you write the assignable IP will be from, for the first one, it will be from .1 to .30. And for the second one, it is from .33 to .62. Like that, it keeps on going. Okay, so it's a must that you need to write it, because so now you may know it, but maybe after some, say after some portions and all, later when you check these like notebook and all, you will not understand if you don't write it. Okay, so you have to write it exactly like this. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the second question? And now one more thing, guys. So did I teach you about required subnet mask? No. Okay, leave it. Okay, now we'll discuss the second question. 220 dot, 240 dot, 158 dot, 159. Yes, 10 machines. Okay. Now, before discussing this one, so I asked you to check this table. I asked you to check this table. So with this table, anyone concluded anything? Yes, you can tell whatever you have concluded. Yes, guys. Any conclusions from this table? Exactly. Okay. You can find, say, the first one you have found it, and say for the second one, to write the second one, you will be adding a, say, yes, the same value, or a block will be added. Okay. So a block will be added, or some value will be added. And here the value is 32. The difference is 32 everywhere. So you can see the consecutive value. So 0 and 32, and between 32 and 64, or 64 and 96, 96, 128, 128, 160. So you will add a certain value there. And this value is the same thing. 31, between 31, 63, say 63, 95, say 95, 127, you will have the same difference. The value is 32. Okay, so again here. So what happens is that, let me tell you. So here yesterday you have drawn a line for 30 machines. You might have drawn a line between
32 and
yes 32 and 16. You have drawn a line between 32 and 16. So if I draw the line between this 32 and 16 like this, if I draw the line, sorry, to the left side of the line, you have a value. Okay. Yes. To the left side of the line, you have a value. And this value will be added every time. Clear? So this value is called block size. It's called block size. Clear? So the block size can be added every time. So that is one easier method. Okay. So now what will be the block size here? 16 is the block size. If you have done the question, you would understand, say, I will be telling you the answer, say 240.158.0 is the first network address or the subnetwork address. Okay. Now the broadcast address is that broadcast will be 220.240.158. It's not 198, it's 158 dot, say 15 is the broadcast. Okay, now 16, say the next one is dot 16, then dot 32, dot 48, like that it goes. Means we will be adding,
16.
yes, 16 every time. So how did we end up in adding 16 here? Because we have drawn a line between 16 and 8. So if you draw the line between 16 and 8, to the left side of the line, you have the value 16, which is the block size. Clear? Okay. So this is how you wanna do it. Okay. Now, so suppose you might have got the answers like this: 0, 16, 32, 48. Then I suppose what is the next answer? 64, then 78. Are you sure? Nope. So that broadcast will be 79. Okay. The broadcast is 79. The next one is 80. Okay. Then the next one is 96. Then 112. Yes. Then 128. Then 144. Then 160. Then 176. Okay. Then 208. Then 224. Then 240. Very good. Okay. So everywhere when you check the difference, you will find the difference is 16. Clear? So you'll keep on adding the block size. Clear, guys? Okay. Now the next one. So this is how you will do it. Now let me give you the next question. Okay. So the next question, 200 dot okay, 188 dot 150 dot 155. And I have a requirement of, suppose 5 machines per subnet. 5 machines per subnet. Done. Now, guys, let me tell you. So don't start doing it. I suppose you know it, how to do it, right? So 200.188.150.0 is the network address. You're going to expand the host bit. So when you expand the host bit, 00000000. Okay. Now you'll be drawing the line between 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. So you'll be drawing the line between 8 and 4. Okay. So, and to the left side of the line, you have the value 8. So that's the block size. You'll keep on adding 8. Clear? Okay. But now let me tell you, if you keep on adding 8, how many values will be there, or how many subnets will be there? 8 or 2 raised to 8 or 5, 2 raised to 5, or whatever the value. What is the value? 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 2. And we got one answer, 2 raised to 5. Okay. Now let me tell you, if you have n bits, you know the equation, how many values you will have? 2 raised to n values. So I asked you the question, how many subnets, right? Or how many, say, values will be there in the subnet portion? Okay, so that means in the subnet portion, how many bits you have got? 5 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bits you have got in the subnet portion. So if you have 5 bits, then the total values will be 2 raised to 5. That is equal to 32. So you have to write 32 things here. But okay, don't write all the 32. So from now on, you can write the first 3 and the last 3. That's sufficient. Because if you keep on writing it, okay, again, suppose if you have 2 machines or some other requirement, then you may be able to, or you need to write the entire thing. So don't write the entire thing, just understand what is the procedure there. There, the block size will keep on adding, and you need to find only the first 3 and the last 3. You know how to find the first 3.
Yes.
Right. So again, I'll give you time. Okay. Now, to write the first 3, you know, keep on adding the block size. And what about last 3? Decrease from which number? No. Let me tell you. To find the last number, say, so how many bits you have it in the subnet portion? 5 bits. 5 bits you have it in the subnet portion. Just give me a moment. Okay. So here you got 5 bits here. It will keep on going like this. Okay. The values will keep on going till the final value means all the subnets will become, all the 5 bits will become 1. If the 5 bits will become 1, that is where the last subnet will come, or that is the last subnet. So when you calculate it, you will get 200 dot, 188 dot, 150 dot. Now when you calculate, you will get 248. Okay, so the address, last address is 200 dot, 188 dot, 150 dot, 248. So when you add 128 plus 64 plus say 32 plus 16 plus 8, then obviously you will get 248. Then you can decrease it. You can decrease the block size, which is 8. Clear? Can you do it? Yes or no?
Yes, I didn't understand.
Nothing, simple. Okay. So I told you, say, suppose just taking an example, not related to this one and all, this question and all. Just say I told you the minimum value of an octet. What is the minimum value of an octet? Octet, 0, exactly. Okay, what is the maximum value of an octet? 255. So the maximum value is 255. So the minimum value is when you have all the 8 bits as 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now the maximum value is that when you have all the bits as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the thing. That's the thing. So here, what did we do? So here we have 5 bits. So we have made all the 5 bits as 1. That's it. Clear? So after making all the 5 bits as 1, then you can calculate the value. I suppose you know how to calculate this value, right? Okay, that's how you got the last one. Clear? Then do it faster. Yes. So guys, if you are completed, I'll give you next question to try it out. The next question is, say, 200.1.2.4. The requirement is 2 machines per network or 2 machines per subnet. Two machines per subnet. Before start doing, just tell me what will be the block size. Or you can just calculate the block size on your own and tell me what it is. Yes, Karan.
4.
Are you sure? 2. 2 or 4?
4. Because 2 we can't assign.
2. So how many people say 2? 1. Right. And I suppose I heard 2 somewhere, not here. There. Okay. 2 people says 2. Now 3 people says 2. Say here, we got 3 people. And what about 4? How many people says 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What about you? No options, nothing. Okay. So let me tell you. So here first, okay, suppose I'm recording, right? Okay. So now let me tell you. So in the previous case, I asked you a question, how many subnets are there? You have calculated the number of subnets using the equation. Say, if you have 5 bits, then you will have 2 raised to 5 subnets. So here again, it will be between 2 and 1. Okay, we'll discuss that, Rakesh. Now, so in a single network, how many host bits will be there here? In the previous question, how we got the requirement 5 machines per subnet. But actually, how many machines are there in each subnet? In each subnet, how many machines are there? 8 subnets. Sorry, 8 machines. 8 machines. And how did you get 8 machines? How did you get 8 machines? One
is a host, one is a network address, one is a broadcast address.
exactly.
The others are
Okay. Yes. Let me tell you, if you would have done, or if you have done, say, let me tell you, say the answer would be, the first subnet address would be 200.188.150.0 is the first subnet. And the broadcast address, what is the broadcast address for the first one? 188.150.7. The first subnet address, sorry, the broadcast address. What is it? Paka? Okay, I suppose everyone has got it, right? Okay. Now, say again, the second one, dot 16 to dot 15. Okay, dot, then the third one, dot 24 to dot, sorry.
8 to 15.
Yes, 8 to 15. Very good. Okay, even if I go wrong also, there are like guys who will correct me. Okay, that's very good. So now, 8 to 15 and dot 16 to dot 23. Yes. Now you can see the assignable IPs will be from dot 1 to dot 6. Here, dot 9 to dot, the second one, 14. And the third one, dot 17 to dot 22. So how many machines are there? 6 machines only, right? So let me tell you. So here, to find out the number of hosts, so my requirement is to include 5 machines, or to have 5 machines in each subnet. Okay, but here you can see what is the block size? 8 is the block size. 8 is the block size means 8 machines will be or can be included in that subnet, but without or including the network address and the broadcast address. So you have to decrease to 8 minus 2, that will be 6. That is how your assignable IP is 6. Getting it? Okay. Or you can say one more thing.
We can select the next higher value, not the same machine.
Next higher value in the sense?
Like if you have decided 5, if it is
Exactly,
4,
you can
if
go.
it is 4, we cannot select 4. We need the next higher.
Exactly.
Because we need extra 2 at least, minimum 2.
Minimum 2. Yes, I'll get to that. Okay, what he is saying is right. Let me tell you. So if it's for 5 machine, I told you a block size will be added, and the block size will be greater than that number. It will be just greater than that number. You will consider these values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. These values you will consider, and the requirement now is 5. So if the value is 5, what is the value just greater than 5? 8. So 8 will be the block size. But again, let me ask you another question. What if your requirement is 7? What if the requirement is 7? Exactly.
We need at least 2 more.
Okay. So let me tell you one more method here. Okay. So if you are asked how many machines are there in the subnet, you can calculate it using another method with this equation, n bits 2 raised to n equation. So here, how many bits are there for host portion? 3 bits. Everyone getting right? Paka? Okay. So 3 bits are there in the host portion. So that means if 3 bits are there in the host portion, 2 raised to 3 values will be there, right? Including the network address and the broadcast address. So including the network address and the broadcast address, you will have say 8 values. but you will have to decrement 2. You have to exclude the network and the broadcast. So you will get the value 6. So this thing I already told, I suppose, right? Okay. So you can use this 2 raised to n with this equation as well. Now, going with the same equation, if you apply it here, say for 2 machines per network, for 2 machines per network. The question is, what is the block size, or how many, or where will you draw the line is the question. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So if you draw between 2 and 4, if you draw between 2 and 4, okay, or if you draw between 1 and 2, what is the difference? Let me tell you. If you draw between 2 and 1 or 1 and 2, the block size is 2. The block size is 2. So, but when you when you decrement or when you decrease the network address and the broadcast address, or when you exclude the network address and broadcast address, you do not have any other assignable IPs. Clear? So you're not going to draw between 2 and 1. You will be drawing between 4 and 2. So the block size here is 4. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone? Okay. Yes. So this is the answer, guys. Okay. Now, so you'll just keep on adding 4. Do it.
So
Yes, sir. Yeah.
what if it's 3?
If it's 3, let me ask you. If it's 3, what about the answer, guys? Can anyone answer what if the value is 3?
The block size will
Add 2 and
Exactly.
then the next add.
So the block size will be, say, if you have, or if you draw between 4 and 2, the same thing, right? If you draw between 4 and 2, the block size is 4. Block size is 4. Or you can say if you have 2 bits in the host portion, then 2 raised to 2 value, that will be 4. Only 4 IPs will be there in a single subnet. So decreasing the broadcast and the network address, you will get only 2 address. So you will not draw between, if your requirement is 3, you will be drawing between 8 and
4.
clear? Okay. So now, please write it faster. Yes. So guys, let me write down the answers here for the previous one. If at all you have completed, you can check it for this one for 5 machines. Okay. 200, 188, 150. 200.188.150.0. Then, so when you write it, you need to write, say, complete things. Okay. So here, the block size, so it is .7, and here it is .8, .15, .16. Okay. 16.23, like that. It goes like that. And at last, you will get 200.188.150.248. Yes. And here it is 255. Here it is 240. And here it is 247. Okay. And here it is 232. And here it is 239. Clear? So now, if you have done the last question, the answer comes like this. Okay, for 2 machine per network, the subnet goes like this: 200.1.2.0.3.4.7.8.11, like that it goes till you have 200.1.2.252. Okay, at last you will have 255. The broadcast. Okay. And say before that you will have 248, 240, yeah, 251. And here dot 244.247. Clear, guys? So this is the first 3 and this is the last 3. So Smith, getting it? Exactly like this. Okay. I suppose nobody has gone wrong, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So guys, you really don't have the strength. Do you need boost or something? Now, I suppose he has drank a lot of boost, I suppose, right? A lot of energy. Okay. Now, so here, so this is how you will do it. Now, Okay, and I suppose yesterday he has asked a question, we'll come to that. Okay, about what about class B and class A, I'll come to that. Okay, but here, let me just tell you one more thing. Okay, so far you have been doing the questions like this. Now, so yesterday's question was something like this for 30 machine. So for 30 machine, you have drawn the line like this. Say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. And you have first, say, first octet here. Okay, and the second octet here. The third octet here. Third octet. And then comes the last octet. So up to third octet, it was constant. Okay, now say the fourth octet is where you have been drawing the line and you have been doing the things. Right. Now, so you have drawn the line between 32 and 16. So that means if you have drawn the line to the left side of the line, you have the network bits. What do you have? Network bits. You might have added 3 more bits to the network, or this 3 more bit is called a subnet bit. What actually is that you have added 3 more bits to the network. Okay, so now you have how many bits you have it in network portion? How many bits you have it in network portion? Now, 24, you had it. Okay, now you have added 3 more bits. Okay, now it has become 27. Okay, so 27 bits are there for the network. Okay, and 5 bits are there for host. If 27 bits are there for network and 5 bits are there for host, okay, the subnet mask value will be the subnet mask value. So previously we have written the default subnet mask, but now we have subnetted based on our requirement. So there is a new subnet mask, and that subnet mask is called a required subnet mask. That's called required subnet mask. The new subnet mask is called required subnet mask, which is equal to, so 27 bits are reserved for network. So 27 bits, we will make it as 1, binary 1. Okay, while writing it as binary value, 27 bits, we'll write it as 1. So you will write it like this: 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot. Now 24 bits are there. 25, 26, 27. And all the rest of the bits, 5 bits are zeros. Clear? Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, when you calculate this value, you will get 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 224. So this will be the required subnet mask. Clear? Okay. So can you write the required subnet mask for the next questions and all?
Yes.
Yes, please do it. So guys, did you do the subnetting for 10 machines? I mean, did you find the wildcard mask? Sorry, the subnet mask for this one for 10 machines, the homework, the second question.
Yes.
What is the subnet mask? Required subnet mask? 255 dot? 255 dot, 255 dot? Can't hear anything from the last benches. Want to discuss? Sure. There. Sajin. Sure. So Smith. Raghu. Okay, simple thing. Okay, so let's come back to the question. We got 10 machines per network is our requirement, right? 10 machines. So what was the question there? The question was something, say this is the question, 220 dot. So let me write it. 220 dot, say what is the question here? 240. 240 dot 158 dot 0 is the network address. Okay, so what did we do? We expanded all the host portion. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, now we have written 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 120, right? We have written it like that, and we have drawn the line between 16 and 8. We have drawn the line between 16 and 8. So that means, say, 4. So up to here, we had the network portion, right? These 4 bits are here for the subnet portion. These 4 bits are subnet portion. So that means we have just added 4 more bits to the network. That's it. Okay. So 24 plus 4, you got 28 bits in the network portion and 4 bits in the host portion. Okay, so to write the subnet mask value, the network bits will be represented using binary 1. So how many binary 1 will be there? 28 binary 1s will be there. So if you write 28 binary 1s, you will get the value 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, then say 240. So the last 4 bits will become 1 and the first 4 bits will become 1 and the last 4 bits will become 0. Got it? Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. Yes, we'll discuss, guys. No worries. Okay. So we'll discuss now. Coming with the next question or going with the next question, what is the requirement? I have given you 5 machines as the requirement. So everyone is following me, right? Nobody is left out, I suppose. Okay. So now here 5 machines. So how many bits have you been added to the network or you have added to a network? 5 more bits you have added, right? So you previously you had 24 bits. You added 5 more bits. So total you have 29 bits in the network portion. Okay. And 3 bits in the host portion. So 29 ones will be there and the rest will be zeros. So you will get the required submask as for this one, the required submask will be 248. So this will be the required submask. Clear? And for the last question, what will be the required submask? 252 will be the required submask, right? Because how many bits? Who will answer this question? I need answer from the last benchers. Who will answer this question? How many bits are there in the network portion?
30.
Network portion. Network.
30.
How did you get to know that it is 30? 24 plus 6. How did you get 6 bits? From the host portion you have added, right? Previously, say when you write the network address here, 200.1.2.0 is the network address. Okay, that means say class C is having up to here, the first 3 octets are network. Okay, now, and the last octet is the host, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you have drawn the line 1, 2, 4, between 4 and 2. Okay, so you have added 6 more bits. So 24 was there and 6 more bits you have added. So total 30 bits will be there for network. Getting it?
Yes.
And so 31s will be there. And so you will get the value 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 252. Yeah. Okay. So Rakesh, I suppose 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 248, you might have supposed that it was for the previous question. Okay, so this question, okay, yes. So this question is 252. Now, yes, somebody has asked about what about class B and class A? Shall we go with class B and class A?
Yes.
Okay, now, so who will tell me a class B IP? Yes,
131.
131 dot, yes.
2 dot.
2 dot,
4 dot.
4 dot,
16.
16. Okay, now let me tell the requirement. Okay, requirement, suppose the requirement is 30 machines. The requirement is 30 machines per subnet. So this is, you guys know, this is class B. Now, what is the network address here?
131.2.0.
131 dot, 2 dot, 0 dot, 0. So the first benchers, especially you 3. Okay, now, okay, the last benchers will answer now. Okay, so this is the network address. Okay, now, so you're going to explain. So how many octets you have it in network portion and how many octets you have in host portion? 2 octets in network and 2 octets in host. Okay, so 2 octets in network and 2 octets in host. So I'll be drawing the line like this. Okay, and to the right side, I have host bits. So I'll be expanding the host bits. Okay, so let me expand the host bit. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 dot 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, now you will be writing the values, right? 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128. Okay, where will you draw the line? Where will you draw the line? Sorry, 2 lines. Nope, only 1 line is allowed. Where will you draw the line, guys? Simple only. Yeah, you guys can answer. Between, guys, the requirement is 30 machine. Okay, I just asked where will you draw the line. That's the only thing, right? I didn't ask whether in which octet you want to draw the line. That might be confusing for you. I just asked where will you draw the line. Where will you draw the line? Between 32 and 60. Okay, so here we'll be like writing the values from the rightmost side. From the rightmost side, from here 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 120. Don't consider this part.
Okay.
Don't consider that part. Clear? So now you will draw the line between 32 and 60. Okay, now how many bits are there for the subnet portion except Sajid? Now we have 4 guys.
Okay.
These 4 guys will answer.
Okay.
How many subnet bits are there? 27, are you sure? So which is the subnet portion? The first portion or the second portion or the third portion? How did you get 11?
Post portion. It's the 1 2 3 4 5.
5 bits?
Except that and
Okay, got it. Okay. Yes, guys. Yes, from you, I need the answers. Which is the network, say, subnet portion? This portion is called, what is this portion called? Network. So what is this portion called? Okay. What is this portion called? Host. Okay. So let me tell you. So here previously, okay. So let me again tell you. Okay. So previously you had the portion like this. You had. Okay. Had. Okay. That means to the left side of the line, you had network portion till here. Okay. Now that you have drawn the line between 32 and 16, you have drawn that line. That means you have extended the network bits. You have extended the network bits. How many bits have been extended? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bits have been extended. And these 11 bits are called subnet bits. Getting it? These 11 bits are called subnet bits. Now that you are told, you got it. The next time, if you don't answer, you will get it. Okay. Yes. Now, so here, 11 bits are subnet bits. Okay. And to the right side now, you got host bits. Clear? So how many subnet bits are there now? 11 subnet bits are there. Okay. So 11 subnet bits. So how many values you will write? Say the combinations. If you have 11 bits, the combinations or the number of value will be 2 raised to 11, which will be, I suppose 2048 values will be there. 2048 subnets will be there. Okay, that much. If you want to write, you can write it later. Okay, but here we'll go with the first 3 and the last 3. Clear? Okay, so now let me tell you about the first 3 and the last 3 here. So again, here the block size is 32. I've drawn a line. To the left side of the line, you have a value called block size, which is 32. So what you're going to do is find out the first address and keep on adding the block size. That's it. Okay. So what is the first address here? The first address is 131.2.0.0 is the first one. Okay. Noting yes. Okay, then just tell me how did you get this 132, 131.2.0.0? Class B?
Two network.
Two network and okay, but we have subnetted it. Okay, now let me tell you after subnetting, say this is the first value. This is the first value. So the network address itself will be the first value normally. Okay, so here you can say write the network address itself. Getting it? Now keep on adding the block size. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so what will be the next one?
1.2.
Let me tell you. Okay, again, you will feel confused a little bit. So where to add the block size? Either to add it in the third octet or you need to add it in the fourth octet, last octet. So yes, we'll add it in the last octet because we have drawn the line in the last octet only or in the fourth octet. So we'll add the value in the fourth octet. Clear? So what will be the next address? 131.2.0.32. Exactly. Very good. Okay. Between 32 and 16, 11 bits, middle one. Okay. Yes. Now, so, and what about the next one? 131.2.0.64. Very good. Okay. And what about the fourth one? 131.2.0.96. It keeps on going like that. Clear? Now, again, leaving him. Okay. Now, again, you three are still there. Now, Raghu will tell what is the broadcast address for this one. 131.2.32. Nope. 0.30. 31. Okay, because let me tell you, say it is continuous. It will be going in a continuous manner. Okay, so let me again take the or say homework question. If you check the homework question, say the 64, the network address is .64 here, and the previous address .63 is the broadcast of the above one. Getting it? So you can go with this manner. You can go with this manner means where is it? Yes. So 32 is this one, second subnet. And the previous address is .31. .31 is the previous address. Okay. So you can write it like that. The broadcast will be .31. Getting it? Okay. Now, what will be the next one, guys? The broadcast here. 63. Okay. 131.2.0.63. And Raghu, what will be the broadcast for this one? 95. Very good. Got it? Okay. Now, what will be the broadcast? Okay, leave it. So you can find out the broadcast for this one as well. If you write the next one as, this will be 128 here. Okay, just keep on adding the block size. 32, 32, 32. You will keep on adding the block size. And obviously, so Raghu will answer this one. So what is the subnet? I mean, the broadcast for the previous one? This one, the broadcast for 96. Broadcast for 96. 127. Somebody told him, right? Or did you tell all by yourself? All by yourself? Sure. Pakka? Okay, then leave it. Okay. So here, like that, we will keep on going like that till you make all these 11 bits as 1. Okay. Till it's not okay. I suppose he was thinking like, okay, I shouldn't have asked it like that, right? Okay, guys, it's not really tough. It is simple only. Okay, I will be going with this method. Trust me, I'll be going this method. But once you are familiar or once you get the logic, that's going to be very, very, very easy. Okay, so yes, and we got one more guy. Can we draw the line in the third octet? Yes, Subhash, we can draw the line in the third octet, but maybe later we'll draw the line in the third octet. Okay, not now. You can't draw the line in the third octet for just 30 machines. Okay, we'll come to the drawing the line in the third octet and all. Maybe by the end of this class, I'll tell you. Okay, no worries. Okay, now So yes, now, so the last value will be when all the 11 bits will become 1. Or let me tell you how to find an easier method, or how to find for the last one. Okay, so to find the last one, just decrease the block size from the value 256. Just decrease the block size. What is the block size here? 32 is the block size. Say each and everywhere you are adding 32. That's the block size. So you will decrease the block size from the value 256. So the value is 256, you're going to decrease the block size. So what is it? Say 4, say 2, 224. 224 is the last one. So where will you write 224? You have drawn the line in the 4th octet. So the 4th octet you will have 224. And in the 3rd octet, everything will be 1. So it is 255. Clear?
Yes.
Paka?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so Susmit and Ashwin remains. Okay. So now, so the last address here would be 131.2.255.224. Clear? Now, what will be the broadcast for this one? 131.2.255.255 will be the broadcast. Okay. Again, I request you to check the table. Again, you can thoroughly check the table. Okay. You will again get further easier steps. Clear? Okay. So check the table for much easier things. Okay. Now, so Susmit will tell me which is the next, or the say the previous address, or the second last one. 131.2.255. Yes, you can tell me how to do. 2 minus. Very good. 224 minus 32. It will be 192. Okay. Yes, very good. So it will be 192. Okay. And what will be the broadcast? 223. Tell the correct one. I mean the complete one. 131.2.255. Okay, so this is, we don't have 2 here. Okay, so 155.225.223. Okay, now what will be this one? 131.2.255. 192 minus 32. So 192 minus 32 will be 160. Okay, that will be 160. Okay, yes. Now, what will be the broadcast? 131.2.255.191. Very good. Getting it? Okay. And now, yes. So, Ashwin will tell me, oh, I suppose you know how to find the assignable IPs. Okay, so I'll not be, or I'll tell you how to write the assignable IPs here. So it is complete mess here. I suppose you are not feeling confused. Are you? No. Okay. So in that case, if at all you are not feeling confused, can you tell me the assignable IP here? 131 dot 2 dot 0 dot 1 2. Yes, 131.2.0.30. Clear? Like that, you will write it for each and every subnet. And Ashwin can tell me the last, say, the assignable IP for the last one as well.
131.2.255.225.
Okay, very good. 2.
131.2.255.254.
Very good. Clear? Okay. Now, the last and final thing. What will be the subnet mask? What will be the subnet mask? Required subnet mask. Guys, let me tell you. So again, what is subnet mask? It's a value to differentiate the network portion and the host portion. Are you getting confused? There. So Smith. Okay, little bit. Let me tell you. So subnet mask is a value. So did you write how to write these values and all the table? That you got it, right? Okay. So now subnet mask means nothing. It's just a value to differentiate the network portion and the host portion. So network portion, you will represent it as 1, and the host portion, you will represent it as 0. So network portion means how many network bits are there? How many network bits are there here? Total how many network bits are there? 20? Are you sure it's 25? Total means initially you got 16. Okay, then 17, 18, 19, 20, say 11 bits have been added. Okay, yes. So 16 plus say 11. So that will be 27. So 27 bits will be 1. And the rest 5 bits will be 0. So here you'll be writing like this. 27 bits will be 1. So 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 224. Clear? So can you try to write it on your own? Can you try to write it on your own? Okay, so the online guys as well, if at all you are, say, try to write it on your own. If at all you're feeling stuck, let me know. Okay, offline guys also, just try to write this one on your own. Okay, yes. Rakesh, I mean this question itself. I've already done it. I've already asked, say, told you how to do it and all. So the same question, say you can repeat it, or without even looking onto the screen, you can try to do it. That's what I intended to tell you. Sure. So how to find the subnet mask for this question, right? So simple, Rakesh, say, so here, let me tell you, the question was something like this. Okay, so I suppose everyone has written it, right? Okay. So now the question was something like this. Just give me a moment. 131 dot, okay. Okay, so the question was 131 dot 2 dot, yes, 2.4.16. Okay, 4.16 was the question. Okay, now I expanded, like say I've written the network address 131.2.0.0 and expanded the host bit 131.2.0.0000000000000. Okay, so now we have drawn the line between this 128, 64 and 32, 16. We have drawn the line between this 32 and 16. So what we did is we have extended the network bits up to here. We have extended the network bits up to there. And now let me tell you, so here you already had 16 bits of network. You already had 16 bits of network and you have added 11 more bits of network to the, say 11 more bits to the network. Okay, so already 16 bits were there and you added 11 more bits. So that is how you got 27 bits. Say 16 plus 11, that will give you 27 bits as the network. 27 network bits. The remaining are host bits and 0. Now, 27 bits, if it is reserved for network, 27 ones will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Then 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 5 zeros are there. Okay, so this is how you will get the subnet mask. So subnet mask, this value will be 255, this value will be 255, this value will be 255, and this value will be 224. Clear? So I suppose you have got it right. Okay. Now, shall we go with this next question? Yes or no? Okay. So we'll give you the next question. Try to do it. So again, can you tell me a class BIP? Class BIP.
131.
131 was already, yeah, you can go with 131, but still. Okay, 125. 125 is class A. Okay, so let me tell you 129. Okay, 129 dot 200 dot 255 dot 28. And your requirement is to divide it into say 30 already is done. Right here we have done 30 machines. Okay, don't want to repeat it, so let it be say 60 machines. Let it be 60 machines. Now, after that, you can try out this one. I'll give you say 2 more questions. Okay. 10 dot 158 dot 181 dot 192 for, or let it be just a moment, 159. Okay, say this, let it be 100 machines. And the next question, 10 dot 115 dot 20 dot 25. Again, 100 machines. It's class A. If you know how to do class B, then class A is easier. Okay. So guys, I'm still here. I'll be still here only. So if you got any doubts, okay, yes. So Subhash, the difference between required subnet mask, default subnet mask, required subnet mask, and subnet mask. Okay, subnet mask is the usual term. Now, default subnet mask you have already studied, and that value will not change at all. So for class A, the default subnet mask, that is 255.0.0.0. For class B, it's 255.255.0.0. For class C, it's 255.255.255.0. That will not at all change. But once you subnet, that is where the required subnet mask will be writing, or the edited value. So actually we don't have the value called required subnet mask. So the changed subnet mask is usually called required subnet mask because the changed or the edited, or you can say subnetted according to the requirement. So after subnetting according to the requirement, the subnet mask will change, and that is usually called the required subnet mask. Okay, that's it. Got it? Okay, guys. So shall we?
Yes.
Okay. So now, so let us discuss the first question. Okay. So the first question, it's like this. So 129.200.255.28 with 60 machines. Okay. So have you guys done it? Okay. I suppose we don't have to discuss how to do for the first one, right? So we'll just go on with the answer. Okay. Yes, guys. So now what is the answer here, or what is the first subnet? 129.200.0.0. Then network address itself is the first address, right? Now, what is the broadcast address for this one? 129.200.0.63. Everyone got it? Okay. Now, what is the next subnet? Second subnet? 64. Okay. And the broadcast? 127. Very good. And then third one? 0.128. And the broadcast? 191. Okay. And the fourth one, have you calculated the fourth one? Yes or no? Yes. If no, also no worries. You are going to just add the, say, this value 64. So next, if you calculate 0.192. Okay. Then you will get 0.255 as a broadcast. Okay. Now again, the next one. So it is not mandatory that you need to calculate it, but still, let me tell you, after this, again, you are keep on adding 64 every time, right? So here, the last address is 0.192. That's the fourth one. If you add 64, you will get 0.256. You'll get 0.256. But the maximum value is only 255, right? So the next address, the last address is 255, and the next address, it will be 1.0. You will not be writing 0.256, but instead you will be writing 1.0. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so, and what about the last one, the last three subnets? 255.64 is the, say, third last one, I suppose, right? Okay. Okay, then we'll go with the third last one, no issues. Okay, so third last one. So that is 129 dot, yes, 200.255.64. Okay, and the broadcast is 255 dot, say, it means 129.200.255.127. Okay, and the next address is .128, say 255.128, 255.128, then 255.190. Getting it?
Yes.
So why didn't you answer? So this is 191. Now, here, there. Sure. Okay. Okay, no worries. So I'll check your notebooks. Okay. So the next one is 255.192. Okay. And the last one here, it is 255.255. Clear? Okay. Yeah, required sun mask. So have you found out the required sun mask? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is the required sun mask? 255 dot, you can tell completely. 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 192. Okay. Now, the next question. The next question, this question, it's simple only. Okay. Just give me a moment. Now, this is the question 159.158.81.182. Now, let me tell you. So the network address here is 159.158.0.0. Then we'll expand it 0.000000.0000 and we'll be writing it like this 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128 and we'll be drawing line like this between 128 and 64 and the block size is 128. So what will be the first what will be the first address? 159.158.0.0. That's the first address. The network address itself will be the first address. Now, the broadcast address, what will be the broadcast address for this one? 159.158.0.127. That will be the broadcast address. And the next one will be 159.158.0.128. And the next address is 255 is the broadcast. Okay. What is the next subnet address, guys?
159.158.1.0.
Everyone got it?
Yes.
Any doubts? Yes.
Instead of separating between 128 and 164, I separated before that. So
Before
the
that.
entire network is
Then gone wrong. Okay. No worries. Now that you understood, right? You can do it later. Okay. So it's okay to make mistakes. No issues. It's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to discuss as well. To make the mistakes and to discuss, that's common. But after discussion, you should be able to understand what you have discussed or you should be able to write the correct answer. Clear? Okay. Now, so, and again, this one would be 159.150.1.127. Like that it goes. Okay. Till what is the third last? The third last. Yeah. 159.158.254.128. Want to discuss it? Sure. Okay. Now, what is the broadcast? 159.158.254.255. Okay. The second last. Now I can hear voices from there, but not from here. Okay. Leaving Deva apart, say, because he has done maybe a little careless mistake. Okay. Now I want you to answer, especially, yes. So Anish, yes, come on. 159 dot? 158 dot? 254. Okay. 255 dot? 0. And what is the broadcast?
159 dot. 158 dot. 255 dot.
127. Okay, that's very good. Okay. Now, what is the last one? Last also Anish will tell. Yes, yes, Anish. Okay.
158 dot.
Okay.
255 dot. 128.
Okay. Yes.
159 dot. 158 dot. 255 dot.
Okay, very good. So this is how you're going to do. And the last thing, we need to find out the required subnet mask. So who will tell the required subnet mask? So guys, now I'll give chance to the online guys. So I've been asking only to offline guys, right? Okay. Online guys, who will tell me the answer? So we have Subhash, Rakesh, Selva, and Padla. Who will tell the answer, guys? Yes, Subhash. So 255.255.128 is the required subnet mask, right? So because you have drawn the line here, that means till here you got the network portion. So till there means 25 bits are reserved for the network portion. Clear? If 25 bits are reserved for the network portion, you will get the value required submask as 255.255.255.128. That will be the required submask. Clear? Any doubt? Now, the last question, the third question. Completed the third question as well? No. Okay. So guys, make it faster, faster. Please explain last three IPs. How to find out the required subnet mask. Please explain last three IPs. How to find out the required subnet mask. Was correct. So Rakesh, I suppose you asked me how to find out the required subnet mask, right? So the required subnet mask. No. Then how to find out the last three subnet mask? I mean, last three IP. Is it? Yes. Okay. So last three IP, it's simple. Okay. So let me tell you where it is. Just give me a moment. Let me take that. Yes, this is the. So now finding out the last three, let me tell you. So what you're going to do is that you will find out. So you can go with many methods. Okay. So the first method that I'll tell you is you will make all the subnet bits as one. You will make all the subnet bits as one. So how many subnet bits you have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the 9 bits will be 1. So 159 dot, 158 dot, all the 8 bits here in the third octet will become 1. So that is how you got 255. Okay. So 159 dot, 158 dot, 255. And at last you got 1 here. Okay. So that well, the 9th bit will be 1. So that is why this will be 128. So that's the last address. Okay. Then you can decrease 128. Okay. So decreasing 128, you will get 0. Okay. So 255.0. And the next address, say you can see the block size is 128 here every time. You can increase 128. So the same thing now that we are decreasing 128. That's the only difference. Okay, so here you can see 0, 128, 0, 128, like that it keeps on varying. So here also it's 0, sorry, 128, 0, 128, 0, 128, 0, like that it keeps on going. Okay, and in the third octet, you can see this is 255, this is 255, and this is 254. Okay, getting it? Or still need any explanation, further explanations? How it is 254? 254 means you can see here. Okay, so let me just tell you how we got 254. Okay, simple thing. So here you can see the first three. That just a moment. So the way that you are writing the first three, say 159.158.0.0, and the next is 0.128, then 1.0, 1.128. Then 2.0, 2.2, say 128, then 3.0, 3.128, like that it will go. And the last one is 255.128. Then, so it is 3.128 and before you have 3.0. So like that you have 255.0 as well. And before that you have, say, considering 3.0, before that you have 2.128. So that means you'll be writing here, it's 254.128. Then before that, you will write 254.0. Got it this time? Because here in the first three or first you can write it down. The first 4 or 5 or 6 you can write it down and see the variation, how it is going, and then you will understand. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, 10 dot, 15 dot, 20 dot, 25. 100 machines. 100 machines per subnet. Okay, so 100 machines, let me tell you. So here, the network address is 10.0.0.0. Okay, so here 10.00000000 dot 00000000 dot 00000000. So this is the network address. Okay. Now 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. You will draw at the same place. You will draw the same place. So now what you're going to do is that, say, this is the subnet portion. This is the subnet portion because it is class A. Only by default, only one octet will be in the network portion. Okay, that is why I've drawn it here, and this is the, and that is the reason why this much subnet is there. Okay, how many subnet bits are there? 1, 2, 8 plus 8, 16, 17 subnet bits are there. Okay, so 2 raised to 17 bits, say 2 raised to 17 subnets and all will be there. You need to only write the first 3 and the last 3. It will be almost similar to the this one, the previous one. Okay, the block size is 128, so you will keep on adding 128. So what is the first address? Sorry, 10.0.0.0. And what is the broadcast address? 127. And what is the second network address? 10.0.0.128. And what is the third one? Sorry, the broadcast address? 255. And the third one? 1.0. Everyone is okay? Okay. And what is the broadcast address for this one? 1.127. Yes. Like that, it keeps on going. Okay. Even the next address is 10.0.1.128, 10.0.1.255, then 10.0.2.0, 10.0.2.127, 10.0.2.255, sorry, 128, 10.0.2.255, like that it goes, right? So you can see, say it goes like this. And what will be the last address here? The last address, 10.255.255.128. That's the last address. Okay, and its subnet mask, sorry, its broadcast address 10.255.255.255. Okay, now the second last one, 255.0. And what about the broadcast? 127. Okay, and the third last, 254.128. And the broadcast is 10.255.254. There. See if you got it?
Yes.
Okay, 254.255. And before this, who will say? Let Ashwin say the answer. Yes. Just before this one, what will be the address? 10.255.254.0. And yes, 10.255.254.127. And before that, Susmit will say the answer. Yes, Susmit. 10.255.253. Very good. 128. Okay. And the broadcast is 10.255.253.255. Very good. Clear, guys?
Yes.
And what is the subnet mask? The required subnet mask after the subnetting. What is the required subnet mask? 255.255.255.128. The subnet mask will be same as that of the previous one. Clear? Because we have drawn at the line at the same place. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Then shall we wind up the class for today? Okay. Yes, guys. So let me stop recording.